All right, we're solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. So let's have a look at this next one. It's 8b, and we've got 3x squared plus x minus 3. So nice and straightforward. We've got an a value of 3, the coefficient of x squared is 3. A b value, well, that's going to be a 1 because it's going to be a 1x. And the c value is negative 3. So let's plonk all those straight into the quadratic equation, which is x is going to equal minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Let's now populate that with the right numbers. So b is 1, so it's going to be negative 1, there it is. And I'm going to put plus here, and I'm going to use minus a bit later on, but let's do the plus bit first. So I've got a b squared, so it's going to be a 1 squared minus 4 times a is 3 times c is negative 3. And let's see where we go. Oh, we've got a 2 times a 3 on the bottom. Okay, let's tidy that up a little bit. So it's going to be negative 1 plus 1 squared is going to be 1. And we've got minus and a minus, which gives us a plus. 4 3s are 12, and 3 12s will be 36. All over 2 times 3 is 6. All right, so that's going to be the square root of 37. So I'll rewrite that's going to be negative 1 plus root 37 all over 6. Or, and I'll put in the minus at this point now, so it's going to be negative 1 minus root 37 over 6. So let's now go ahead and solve this. I'll use the calculator, as we will have to use it at some point, I suppose. So let's do that now. So I've got root 37, so I'll find root 37 first of all. So square root of 37, root 37 is 6.08. There it is. So I got 6.08. In fact, I'll go 2dp, 3dp, 6.083, I'll call it. Negative 1.6.083 all over 6, or negative 1 minus 6.083 over 6. Okay, so let's get those top bits done. So I've got the first bit. I'm going to have, so I've got negative 1. Here we go. So I've got a negative 1 plus, I've got a 6.083 equals divided by, oh wait, that didn't happen. Why did that happen? Negative 1. Not going at it didn't work. So it's 6.083. Is that correct now? Did I get that correct? Yes, good. And that's divided by 6. Where do we get it up? 0.84. Is it not very in focus, is it? That's better. Negative 0.847. 0.847. All right, that looks good. Let's do the next one. And we're going to have a negative 1. That won't like negative 1, will it? Oh, it will. Negative 1. And this is going to be minus 6.083 again. Here we go. What does that come to? Negative 7. I'm going to divide the whole thing by a 6. And we get negative 1.18. Or negative 1.18. And it's 180, and it's 05, so it's going to be 1.81. So now we've got our two answers, the two possible answers for x. So I'm going to put them in order now. So therefore, x is equal. We want them in numerical order. We want the smallest one first, which is negative 1.181, or 0.847, or you could state it as in set builder notation, which is negative 1.181, comma 0.847. Close the curly brackets, and that's how I would state the answer.